What's up, everybody? Let me set this up real quick. We're going to be doing some late night tie listings. Let's go. I got these ties to take photos of. I figured I'd just do a little camera setup. I'll show you guys how I take photos of the ties. Show you how I use PhotoRoom to make the ties look extra nice and all that good stuff. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to hang out for a little bit. Let me set this up over here real quick so I can read chat. You guys are hopping in. I'll go ahead and do that. See, it should be on my front page on Facebook right now. See, yep, there's my front page of Facebook. Down to the comments. See if I can watch this live. There we go. And then I just need to go over to my YouTube channel. And where is it on my YouTube channel? Hold on, chat. YouTube. YouTube, your channel. Boom. Got it. All right, cool. Now I can see chat. I can hang out. How's your weekend going? What's up, Teach? Weekend's doing good. Going good. We went swimming earlier today. So nice little swimming with the kiddos. Let me move this out real quick so I can read the chat. There we go. Now I got both chats off to the side too, so I don't have to keep looking back and forth at the phone. Pick up some ties. Look forward to your insight. Let's go. I'm still learning ties, so this is not going to be anything crazy. I'm not going to teach any bolos or anything like that. At least I don't think I am. But this one, I'm just listening to Trump tie. By the way, can you guys read that correctly, or do I need to mirror it? How's Ethan? Ethan's doing good. Shut up, Surfs. Can you guys read that, or is it backwards, and do I need to flip it? Because I thought I flipped it. It looks good on my side, but I'm not sure it looks good on your side. Are you so locked in? I'm trying to get like you. Listing on the weekends. By the way, this is a really nice Trump tie. Shout out to Surfs for teaching us all about Trump ties. But let me know if you guys can read that, and then if not, I'll try to mirror it. But anyways, we're going to show you how I take photos of ties. So tie photos are coming out really, really good. Let me show you some examples of some tie photos I took last night. All right, this is a few tie photos that I took last night. So this right here is a Trump tie. I don't know if you guys can, oops, I bumped it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is actually listed on eBay right now. Good on Facebook, cool. That's the cover photo, and then you have just the details of the tie. But as you can see, it's got that clear white background. This is how they look before I edit them. So that's how the tie looks before I edit it. And then after I throw it through my editor, it looks like that afterwards. So it's much clearer, much, much clearer. See that photo right there? It's just taken on this, which is a little dirty. But if I throw it through an editor really quick, it turns out like that. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. The whole process right now, I'm not partnered with PhotoRoom, but I will show how I use PhotoRoom. So first thing I do is I just roll up the tie like this. And when you roll it up, you got to push this through so it looks even on that side. Otherwise, it's going to look like that when you take the photo, and that looks ugly. But that looks much better. So you're going to take it like that. Just going to lay it out flat, make it look nice and neat. And then you're going to come down at an angle. This is key when you take photos, is get the right angle. You're not going to take your photo from up here because it's going to look ugly. You take from up there. You got to come on the side of the photo, snap the photo sideways. So I'm going to make it look nice and pretty. And I'm actually going to roll it up a little bit more like that. And that's going to be my cover photo before I throw it through the editor. So right now it's not edited at all. It's just a simple photo. I'm going to take my detail photos. Let's take my detail photos. By the way, people always ask me how you get your phone in square mode. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So if you have an iPhone, this is what your iPhone is going to look like. You're going to hit this top button up here. It's a triangle button, and down at the bottom, hold on, did I do that right? Okay, hit it so it faces down. At the bottom, it has this little 4x3 button. You're going to hit the 4x3 button, and then right in the middle, it says square. You're going to hit square mode, and now your phone is in square mode. And when you take photos, it'll look nice on eBay. What's up, everybody? What's up, Chris? All right, so I'm going to come in. I'm going to take a couple detail photos. Nothing too crazy on the ties. I don't take like 100 photos. I'm probably going to take 5 of this specific tie. I'm going to unroll it. I'm going to take a photo of the little fabric tag right there that tells what it's made out of. And then I'm going to do one photo like this. I think this is a nice little touch at the end. So I just take this, do like that. And I'm experimenting with new ways to take these photos. So I just started picking up ties. So I'm experimenting with the way these photos look. I might alter them after a while, but for right now, I like the way these photos look. All right, so now we're going to take it and we're going to throw this through PhotoRoom really quick. So here is PhotoRoom. That's how PhotoRoom looks. We're going to hit batch, and then I'm going to hit start batch. I do pay for the premium version so I can do batches, which speeds this process up. And I'm going to select my photos. So I'm going to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to hit add. And then what it's going to do is it's going to remove the background on all of those photos for me. So as you can see, background's getting removed. It's making the photos look really nice. And then I'm going to edit this top one because I want to add a shadow behind it because I want it to make it look like it's authentic photo. So we're going to do that. We're going to hit layers, product, and then I'm going to hit the shadow button, and you're going to see a shadow appear. Boop, there's a shadow. So now it looks like it's actually a real photo instead of the whole background taken out. And then one thing I do too is I change the background from solid white and I change it to just an off-white, just a little bit. So it looks like, again, it's not a solid white background. I don't want it to look fake. I want it to look a little bit more authentic. Then I'm gonna hit done. I'm gonna hit done, and then I'm gonna hit back. And then now I have all my photos for my eBay listing. And then I'm gonna hit export, save, and now all those photos are saved. So when I'm ready to do my listing, I can now take the photos. I'm not gonna do the listing yet. I'm gonna take all my photos first. Wayne sometimes ties me up. I tie you up with a Trump tie. That's correct. What's up, chat? I'm missing all these questions in chat. Hold on. I'm on my phone, so it's a little different. You say throw it through editor. How? That's exactly what I just did. I went on PhotoRoom. I edited it through PhotoRoom. PhotoRoom's an app. You do have to, there's a free service, but I do the paid service because I also use PhotoRoom to create my posts on Instagram. So if you saw my post today, the Judy Blue sale post, I threw all the images through PhotoRoom. So here, I'll show you. Like I threw all of those images, the ones that you saw, through PhotoRoom. So that's a pair of the Judy Blues right there. That's how it looks. I put it on the background. You can see the transparent background, so I can put it on top of an image. I did that all through PhotoRoom, and then I added a border with a shadow behind it. Makes it look really nice. Makes it look nice. By the way, as you guys aren't following, hit that follow button. If you haven't liked the live, make sure you tap the screen, like the live, all that good stuff. Right now, we're just listing some ties. So if you're new here, you're probably like super bored, but that's okay. You can be bored with everybody. We can be hanging out and be bored. I gotta find a, do I not have a scissor over here? What the heck did they do with my scissors? I guess I'm just gonna rip this. I don't know where my scissors are, but I paid $1.99, $1.99 for this tie right here. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Bioni tie. What's up, Kim? Really, really nice Bioni tie. I've already sold a Bioni tie for, I think, 26 bucks. So I paid $2 for this Bioni tie. Really nice. It's got a decent pattern to it. Kind of like almost like a bird's eye pattern with that geometric. Nice gray too. So first thing I do with ties before I take photos is I roll them up. Got to roll them, roll them, roll them. Roll them, roll them, roll them. Ties are a little bit tedious. They're not as easy to take photos of ties as opposed to clothing, because clothing I can just throw right in this light box. With ties, I have to sit here and do all this extra work of rolling and then making them look all purty. I'm gonna take the photos because I think the photos set you apart from the crowd, especially with ties. You really want your photos to look nice because some rich guy is going to come through and buy this Bioni tie. So again, I'm going to push this out so it looks uniform on this side. Otherwise, it looks like that. And I think that looks junky when it comes to the photos. So I'm just going to take that, lay that down just like that. And then we're going to snap our photos. Sorry, the volume off first. So it's PhotoRoom. Yeah, it's an app. It's an app. Yep. I pay for the photo. I don't have like an affiliate link or anything with it. So I probably should ask them for an affiliate link, but I don't have one. Not yet anyway. All right, come in here, snap the photos. I really want this first one to have like a lot of the pattern because this is going to be my cover photo. So I really want it to show a lot of the pattern. Could I use this as my cover photo? Yes, but I really like running these through PhotoRoom and just clearing out that background and making it look super nice. And then we're going to take a photo of the Bioni symbol. And then we're going to take a photo of what the tie is made out of, which this one, I think every tie I've picked up so far has been made out of silk. Take a photo of that. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to do that little sideways photo I always do at the end. Again, I'm just playing around with photos and seeing how they look. I might switch this up afterwards. I might take this photo out, but for now, it's a nice little touch for the end. I think this photo, it just shows the pattern. It shows all the information I already took photos of, and it just adds another photo too to the listing. Otherwise, I'd only have 3 photos on this one. And then I'm just going to fold this one up. And the only other thing I have to do before I do listings of these, I'm just taking photos right now, is I have to measure them. So when I measure ties, you're going to measure the whole length of the tie. So I'll spread it all the way out. Typically, these measure about 60 inches. And then you measure this right here, how wide it is at that point. And that's what I put in my titles. So if you want to see my tie listing, just go to my eBay store and you can see exactly what my title looks like for all these ties. Then we're going to run this through PhotoRoom really quick. So we'll head over to PhotoRoom again. We'll hit the batch. We'll hit start batch. We'll hit all of these. So this one only has 4. And then we hit add. You'll see it starts taking out the backgrounds for me. And as it's doing this, I can automatically go into this one already. And then I hit layers. I hit clothing, even though it's not clothing. And I hit shadow. So it just added a shadow for me. And then I'm going to hit back. I'm going to hit layers again, white, advanced. And then again, like look at the background. It looks kind of, I feel like if it's just solid white like this, it looks like it's fake. But if you add just a little hair of color behind it, I think it makes it look a little bit more authentic. Doesn't look like the PhotoRoom was like the background was ripped out, but you can see that's how it's going to look on eBay. It looks like a really, really nice tie. And then you're going to hit back, and then I'm going to hit export, and I'm going to hit save. It's going to save all 4 of those to my phone. So now I'm ready to take my photos with, or do my listing with those photos. By the way, we get this all the time too. People always say like, doesn't this leave holes in your item? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out. Hopefully you guys can see this, but if you pull it out at an angle, it won't leave any holes. This one even has 2. And then what I do is I bend that part back, just rip this out. And you just rub the fabric down, and I don't know if you can see that, but there is no holes on that, even though this had 2 staples through it. So this we only paid $2.50 for, because I think red tags were half off on the day we picked this up. And this is another Trump tie, another Surf's Up tie. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I like running them through that PhotoRoom. I don't run any of my other items I list through PhotoRoom. The only ones I run through PhotoRoom are the ties. Because again, I feel like super rich people are out there looking for these ties, and they want them to look really, really nice. I think if your photos look better than somebody else's, there's a way higher chance of you making a sale. By the way, guys, if you guys are just hanging out in chat, if you have any questions about reselling, about thrifting, about brands, about anything, feel free to drop in the chat. As I'm taking photos, I'll answer some questions. I'm gonna start bringing back these listing lives, even if I have to do them super late, because right now I got to do them when the kids fall asleep. Joey has been awake until about 10 minutes ago, so that's why I had to wait to go live until he went to sleep, which is crazy because he's been swimming all day. Again, I push this through. I think you can see the difference from there. And then when I push it through, and it just looks more uniform like that. I think it just makes the photo look better. I still got him. He might actually still be awake. He's over here. He's over here. I got him on the monitor to the side. I think he's actually asleep. He's right there. Look how dirty his room is. That little boy. He's taking all kinds of trucks into his bed. What size photo box is that? It's the one that's linked in my bio. I don't know what the dimensions are, but if you go through my link tree in my bio, or actually my pin post, this exact photo box is there. This is how we get all of our flat lay photos, and then we hang up the photos after that. How long have you been selling? I've been selling since 2018. How often do you source? We source 2 to 3 days a week, although next week we got to source probably 4 days because we're out of stuff to list. After I get done with these ties, Mom's only going to have about 20 items to list, unless we go to the storage unit and grab out some jackets, which I really don't want to have to do. I want to save the jackets for wintertime. So we got to source heavy next week. We might actually go to the bins, which is crazy because we never go to the bins. But I feel like we might go Tuesday to the bins and see how the bins treats us. Trump ties always take a picture of this too. Boom. Boom. And I'm going to take this. Do like that. Why do I do this? I don't know. I just feel like it looks nice. Just feel like it looks nice. And then I'll take this, fold it up, and then we'll run this through PhotoRoom. I thought your mom was leaving. I thought so too, but she's not. She's staying. She's making the drive. It's like a 45-minute to an hour drive to get here, but she likes working with us. She doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to go work another job because she likes working here. So we're keeping her. I'll keep her for as long as she wants to stay. Due to eBay, I've listed 60 items and only sold 2 in 2 weeks. Would I be better off doing Poshmark for clothes? You should be. You only have 60 items, so you should be cross-listing those by hand. You don't really need a cross-lister yet. But make sure you're looking up sell-through rate. Just because you list 60 items doesn't mean 60 items are going to sell. If the items don't sell regularly, just because you list them doesn't mean they're going to sell, right? If people are out there buying the items, those are when those are going to sell. So make sure you're looking up the exact item you're listing, you're comping it out, making sure you're pricing it against other comparable listings, comparable sales, and then also looking how many are listed versus how many are sold. Because if there's a certain item you're listing has a ton listed and very little sold, even if you price it at market, it's going to take forever to sell. Have you sold a Trump tie yet? No, I just started listing them. I listed 3 yesterday, and I'm listing the rest tonight. So I don't really have an accurate analysis on the Trump tie sales. So I can't tell you whether they're going to sell fast or not yet. I'm going to trust Surfs, though. I trusted Surfs with Ralph Lauren, and look at me now. I sell Ralph Lauren like every day. All right, we're going to start a batch. They're going to clear out the background as this is working. I'm going to go through, and I am going, look, it says it's a shoe. This isn't a shoe. Add the shadow. You can also alter the shadows too. No, it didn't mean outline. I meant to do shadow. You can also alter the shadows too, however you want to alter them. So if I wanted 45-degree shadow, I can hit 45, and now it's going to look like that. That doesn't really work though. I can do a 90-degree shadow, so like that, however I want. And then I can also alter it down here too, intensity, all that stuff. I just choose to use the first shadow. And then we're going to come here, advanced, hit that button, hit that, hit that, hit that. And that's going to ask me if I want to do it to all. I'm going to say no, because I only want to make my cover photo look good. Then I'm going to hit save image, and it's just saved all those to my phone. Chris almost got you. You guys want to see what Chris just said? This is Chris at peak, by the way. Good old Chris at peak. Look at this. Look at this guy. What a loser that guy is. He thought he was going to get me. I'm on YouTube, Chris. You can't get me in trouble with that stuff. Do you pay your mom per listing or per hour? We pay her salary. Pay her salary. So she gets paid the same amount. Is it called salary? She's basically whatever amount we work, give her of work for an 8-hour shift is what she gets paid. So if she doesn't want to work, she doesn't have to work. If she doesn't want to come in on Monday, she doesn't have to come in. She only gets paid for 8 hours of work, and that's a set salary for 8 hours. Next up, a little Vineyard Vines. Little Vineyard Vines ties. I listed a bunch of these yesterday. Supposedly, if they have good patterns to them, pick them up because they'll sell well. This one has like a sailboat pattern to it with like clouds. I think I listed the exact same one yesterday, or pretty close to this pattern, but it was blue. So this one's a nice little red pattern. I've been told though, you'll find these with like sports teams on them because people can personalize them to their sports team. So if you're like if you have like a small college, you can make your own Vineyard Vines tie with your college logo on it. But those don't sell as well, so don't pick those up. From what I've heard through the grapevine. I'm still learning ties though, so who knows? I could be wrong about that. But that's what I've been told from some tie experts I know. All right, there we go. We've rolled it up. Take it, we push it through. I can't believe 100 people are watching this right now, by the way. I thought I'd have like 15 people in here, but you guys seem to, do you guys like the listing lives? Is this like soothing to you guys? I have shoes. I might do a shoe live tomorrow night and just list some shoes with you guys. I have a whole pile of them that I need to get listed. Let's hop over here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's take these photos. Again, the stupid part is I rolled it all the way up just to take that one photo, and then I just unroll it and ruin it. I wish there was like a machine I could just run this through and it'll roll it up for me. It saved me so much time. All right, so that one, Haktua. So stupid, Chris. That photo, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this like that like that, take a photo like that, and that one's done. I like this time. There you go. Love your listing videos. Let's go. I might do some shoes tomorrow. I'll bring back the late night listing lives whenever I got to get listings done. This is something that we don't have mom listing ties yet because I'm still figuring out exactly how I want them listed. Like I said, I might alter the way I take photos later. So I don't want her listing these yet. I'll do all these photos. Same with shoes too. I have a particular way that I like my shoe listings to look. All right, let's run this one through PhotoRoom. Done. And by the way, I'm not live on TikTok right now, so you guys get me all to yourself. There's no huge TikTok. Arc'teryx don't sell. I might block you, Chris, for this live. All right, boom, 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 boom. Add. Now it's going to batch it out. Nice little batch. Hit that. Layers. I'm doing this through the phone. I'm looking through one phone onto another phone. This is weird. Shadow. They can't read your message, Chris. Poop. White background. Advanced. Then I can't see this. I got to look at my phone for that. Change the background. Hit that. Hit back. It's going to batch it out. And then I'm going to export, save. Now those are ready for the listing. How big is your photo box? If you go to my pinned post, Barbara, my pinned post in my bio has the exact photo box that I'm using on Amazon. It has all the dimensions and everything. I don't know the exact dimensions, but this folds down. This whole photo box folds down and it turns flat. So you lift this up, then you pull the back out, and then this just falls straight down. So it's just a square box, and we normally stick it under the desk. So it's super portable. If you're ever like on the move or you want to take it with you on like vacation so you can do some listings, super easy to just take it apart. Again, people complain about these staples, but look, there's no hole. And then if you pull this, and then you pull it out slightly, no hole at all. Zero hole was left, and that was the staple. So just take them out nice and easy. You won't have an issue with staples. Those of you who are hanging out, drop your best sale this weekend. This weekend has been super slow. That's another reason why I'm listing right now. But this is expected. Expected it to be a super slow weekend because everybody's hanging out for the 4th of July. Hopefully you guys all had a good 4th. Everybody's hanging out for the 4th of July. Nobody's really hanging around their computers this weekend. So if you guys have had slow sales, don't feel bad. It's expected. Lighting? What about lighting? The lighting that I'm using? It's a photo box. Those of you on Facebook have never seen, where do you source mostly thrift stores, retail stores. Those of you who are on Facebook probably have never seen a listing live. If you have followed me since TikTok days, I used to do listing lives like this every single night for like 3-4 hours. Every single night before mom was working. What's up, Barry D? Where do you shop for your listings? Thrift stores and retail stores. So all of these came from thrift stores. This is another Vineyard Vines tie. This one might take a little bit to sell because, as you can see, it's like a Christmas edition, but it's a Vineyard Vines and 100% silk. It's really, really nice. And I'm going to push this through. Should have folded this a little bit better. But I'm going to push this through like that, make it look nice. I just snapped my photo. Vintage Forge Mustang sweatshirt, still waiting for payment from London. Oh, those overseas sales. I had one last week. They took 3 days to pay, but they finally paid. Just keep messaging them, keep annoying them. Hey, bro, pay for your stuff. You bought it. All you got to do is pay for it. I'll ship it. Boom. Barry D. Ties sell better than Columbia. Fun fact. I think that might be accurate, except if you're selling on Amazon. I know you Amazon boys. They sell on Amazon. Of course they do. Everything sells on Amazon. I'm going to cut that really quick. There's a little, oh, where's the scissors? I lost the scissors in here. I don't even know if I can cut this. I think the kids ran off with my scissors, chat. Yeah, I don't know where the scissors are. Damn, I'm going to have to keep that little fabric piece in the listing. I don't really want that to happen. But I have no clue where they put the scissors. So it looks like I'll just have to take this photo, or maybe I can tuck it underneath. There we go. I'll just tuck it underneath. That's fine. Pink. It's not accurate. You're not accurate. How does sales tax work on eBay? eBay handles all the sales tax. So depending on where the buyer purchases from, eBay will collect the sales tax and remit it for you, and you don't have to worry about sales tax at all. eBay handles all of that for you. So that one's photoed. Really nice Vineyard Vines. Like I said, it's a Christmas edition, so I might just sit on this one for a little bit and wait for it to sell. But I didn't pay much for it, so I might as well just sit on it and wait for it to sell. All right, let's go in here. Done. Start batch. And this is my batch right here. Hit add. Take out the background. Cookie while I watch. Maybe I should do pics and listing. Do it afterwards. You probably should block text. No, I'm okay. I don't care. I love Barry so much. He's handsome, way better looking than Chris. God, you guys are so stupid. Don't you have something better to do, Barry D and Chris at peak? Don't you guys have like listings to do too, instead of bothering me on live? Look at this. Those freaking weirdos. All right, hit back, export, save image, and those are all saved. Bink. So now those are ready to list. Next time, or right after this, I'm going to do my listings. I'm probably not going to do listings on live though, because I have to do all the measurements and everything, and I got to spread out a piece measuring tape to take the measurements. Again, two staples in here. Just going to slowly pluck them out because we don't want the Trump tie getting ruined. Can't let the Trump tie get ruined. This one's actually kind of a pain in the neck because both of these are like right next to each other. All right, got it out. All right, let's roll her up. Get her out. By the way, if you guys are watching on YouTube, because this is probably getting pushed to the shorts feed and you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I got tons of content here on YouTube, long form, short form, all kinds of content on reselling. So feel free to hit that sub button. It's free. You said bink. I do. I say bink all the time. All right, almost done. This Trump tie is like super long. This has got to be like a 63-inch Trump tie. It's a super long one. All right, just going to poke that out a little bit. That right there. And take the photos. What's the best way to calculate? Ooh, I'm missing questions. Hold on. What's the best way to calculate your profit per item before it sells? There's eBay profit calculators on Google. Just type in eBay profit calculator and then put in your numbers, and you'll figure out exactly how much you make before you sell it, depending on what you sell it for. Don't you boys play video games usually at night? I think Surfs is at the lake this weekend, so that's why we're not playing video games. If you want to learn how to sell brands like Columbia, follow me. Pink. She said ladies over here. Wait. She said the ladies over there said her hair was flat in the back. I'm not. What the heck is going on? I don't know what you mean, Angie. How do you transfer your photos from the photo app to eBay? You make a listing. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Let me take these photos really quick. Take the photos. Trump tie. So I take a photo of the little crest at the bottom. Take a photo of this right here. Unravel it. Take a photo of the fabric tag. And then I also, you guys are like kids. Chris, you're like a kid. You know that? Chris, you don't have any kids? It's probably a good thing because you're like a big kid yourself. This guy's getting a kick. Oh no, you're fine. I was like, what the heck are you talking about? You meant to text that to somebody and you just texted it to me? What do you say, Angie? We need to know more about your life, Angie. All right, there's that Trump tie. We'll see if Surfs is right about the Trump ties. All right, so let me run that through PhotoRoom really quick. Start batch. Boom, boom. Oh my God, so stupid. You're so stupid. All right. Don't pay attention to Chris. Don't follow Chris at Peak. Whatever you do, don't do it. Mm, 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 mm. All right, it's going to go through, and then we're going to hit export, save, and then it just saved all. So let me make a eBay listing really quick for ties, just a simple one, and I'll show you how I add it in. So give me 2 seconds. This will be really easy for me to do. Selling, listing, create a listing, ties. And this is going to create my listing for me. Save. All right, so now I have a tie listing ready for photos. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop over to the eBay app. And then right down here, I have a tie listing right here that I just made. Obviously doesn't have a title or anything. It just has a place where I can put photos. So I'll come in here. This is on the eBay app. You're going to hit this plus button where the photos is. And then you can just add your photos in. So if I want to put photos for that Trump tie that I just took, hit upload. And now it's uploading that to the listing. All those photos are there. This is my cover photo. So that's what my cover photo is going to look like. And then I'm going to hit done. And then if I did have everything filled out, I could list this right now. But obviously I didn't fill everything out. So I'm just going to hit save. And now that's ready for me to fill out the rest. I've noticed you've only sold 13. I know I just said it's a slow weekend. It's slow. Everybody's, 4th of July activities. Do you go to all your apps? Hold on. What did you say, Victoria? Does this add to all your apps? So no, I use Autoposher. I use Autoposher to cross list. So as soon as that listing is live, I will download that listing into Autoposher and then I'll list it to the other platforms. And all Autoposher does is just sucks in all the information from my eBay listing and then it pushes it to the other platforms. So if you want to see a video on Autoposher, I have a full tutorial on YouTube. And also I have lives on YouTube and Facebook showing how Autoposher works. So yeah, go watch those. That's how I get it to the other platforms. So super, super simple process to cross list the items to the other platforms. Another Trump tie for $2.50. I got a bunch of these. So Surfs, you better be right about these ties. Only selling 15 items on Amazon today. It's a slow weekend, Barry D. Don't cry. If you need somebody to hold you, just let me know. You'll have to fly me down to you though. I sold a $75 paperweight, $100 bundle on Marketplace. Let's go. I'm hoping Autoposher is going to add another platform, and I'm actually hoping she adds Facebook. And if she has the auto delist relist work perfectly, Facebook might actually be a good platform to sell on. Again, I haven't sold on Facebook in a while. What are Trump ties? Donald J. Trump has his own brand, and supposedly Surfs Up Vines says that these ties sell decently well. I looked up sell-through rate, and they do actually sell pretty frequently. So you just get these. I'll show you the label, what it looks like, but nice Paisley silk Trump tie. Push that through. Snap my photos. But I'm no tie expert, so don't ask me any questions about ties. I'm no tie expert. 0. I've only sold 2 ties, but I've only listed like 15 total, and 7 of the 15 were listed yesterday. So yeah, they do sell though. I sold a Bioni tie, and I sold another branded tie. Oh, Canali tie for good money, both of them. So they do sell. All right, that X right there, and then I'll show you. Why is it tilted? I want to tilt it. This. There you go. Donald Trump ties. That's what the ties, about add. I would love Facebook Marketplace to add or Autopilot to add Facebook Marketplace. She's going to add another platform. I just don't know which one she's going to add. What's your background? This thing right here, it's a photo box. After I get done taking the photos, I'll take this off. Actually, I can take it off right now. I can show you what it looks like. Hang on one second. I just don't want to drop my phone. So this is the photo box. That's what it looks like. It's just a photo box. Has the white background that drops down. And again, this is super simple. You can see it's creased right there because this literally folds down flat. So you can store it away. We normally store it underneath the desk. But yeah, this is linked in my link tree in my pin post. If you're interested in a photo box, the exact one that I use, it's linked there. This one's a little dirty, but I've had this box for literally since 2018. I think I got it right before Christmas 2018. And I've had this box and I've had zero issues. Zero issues with this light box. So had it forever. Even the lights, all the lights are still working because they're LED lights. They'll last freaking forever. All right, let's do this Trump tie really quick. I'm doing this through the camera. I'm actually surprised this is going as fast as it is because I have to look through a camera at this. Layers, product, shadow. What the heck did he say? God, he's such a child. Such a child, Chris. Advanced. Boom, 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 back, export, save, and now those are ready for my listing. I use a white blanket. Yeah, that's an option too. You don't have to buy something like this. As long as you have good lighting and a nice backdrop, you should be fine. I chose to buy this because I had the funds to be able to buy it. I'm going to try this tie. I know this brand is decent when it comes to like high-end pieces, but I don't know how well they do with ties. I did look up sell-through rate. It didn't look crazy good for the Zegna ties, but this one has a really, really good pattern to it. And I feel like this pattern is what's going to help it sell. So Zegna ties do sell. There's some that have sold for 60, 70, 80 bucks online, but they don't have a crazy good sell-through rate. So I'm hoping this pattern is what gets it to sell. And a lot of these ties I'm just testing out to see how well they do. I don't really know super well what ties sell best. You have a dirty box? I do have a dirty box. I do have a very dirty box. How do you photograph items that don't fit in your light box? We have a full stand-in light box. So one that I can actually walk into. That's out in the garage. And when I start doing these lives more consistently, these listing lives, this is kind of like a random one that I just decided to do. When we go out to the garage, especially when we get it insulated, I'm going to take you guys out there. We're going to do some clothing listing lives. And then you guys can see exactly how we take our photos in our big, big light box. I've been super well with Birks lately on eBay. Birkenstocks, of course. This is a perfect time of year to sell Birkenstocks. Everybody's out at the beach right now. The beach water here in Florida is like, I swear it's like 100 degrees. You walk in the water and it's like a bath. But yeah, Birks this time of year sell like hotcakes. Same with like Tommy Bahama shirts too. The Hawaiian shirts are moving quick because everybody's at the beach. Everybody needs a nice Hawaiian shirt. So yeah, if you got them, list them. That are not there to seem cool. What are you talking about, Barry D? Barry D, don't you have better things to do? Like, don't you have to create a video, like 6 of them, about you like eating pickles or something? Isn't that what you do in your spare time? I think that's what you do. Zegna. Aren't you like a viral sensation or something? You can't make viral videos sitting here watching me. Where is the fabric tag on this Zegna piece? Oh, there it is. It's tucked away underneath here. 100% silk. And then I'm going to take this. I'm going to showcase this in the last photo because it has like a little Zegna hit right there. So I'm actually going to flip this the other way. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to flip this way. And then showcase that little hit at the bottom. That one's done. Oh, there we go. I've never found that Stefano Ricci. I've never seen that one. Zegna, Gucci. I've seen Gucci, but they priced it up at the thrift store. I found it. I never found Hermes, but I want to find Hermes. Trump ties, Vineyard Vines, yeah. I left their Bioni a while ago. Ricci ties are beautiful. I have to look for those. Yeah, I haven't. I found 2 or 3 Brionis now, all at the same thrift store too, and they were all like $2 to $3 a piece, which I was really surprised that they didn't price them up. But yeah, I haven't found any of the other ones. I'm on the lookout for new tie brands. Buy Tesla and save the planet. Buy silk ties. Wait, buy Tesla to save the planet, and then buy silk ties because you hate worms. Exactly. Who likes worms? Can you name one person in your life that says like worms are my favorite bug, favorite thing? No, I don't know of anybody who says worms are good. You might actually have worms, Barry D. All right, here we go. Take out the backgrounds. Tap that. Layers, product, shadow, done. Then we're going to hit white. Boom, boom. You know, I've got more work done today on live. Typically when I'm listing things like this, I don't get a lot of work done because then I sit on my butt and like watch TikToks and stuff. But since you guys are here, I'm actually having to do work in front of you. I can't like sit and watch TikToks while I'm on live. So thanks for helping me get work done. Worms are not bugs, genius. What are worms? Animals? What are worms? You have worms. A fisherman. I'm the whole YouTube chat. What's going on? I don't know how many people are watching. It says I have 94 people watching right now, and I'm pretty sure 80, 60 of them. Oh, hold on. I can see this actually. How many people are on YouTube watching right now? There's currently 30 on Facebook, so the rest are all on YouTube. But it's because I'm on the Shorts feed. So whatever you're on the Shorts feed, you just get random people dropped in. It's kind of like TikTok lives. What's in Barry D's brain? Worms. I think we just established that he has worms in his brain. Oh, you know what? I haven't been writing down what I paid for these ties. It's okay. I can figure it out. This tie, another Trump tie, I paid $1.99 for at another thrift store. So Amy's here. What's up, Amy? Amy's here hanging out. People just like to hang out and watch me list ties. I literally thought this was going to be a boring live, but it seems like people are actually digging it. So I think I'll get more people when I'm listing shoes, probably tomorrow night. I got some really good shoes to list. I got some Hoka's. I got some Adidas Ultra Boost over there. I think I have some Chacos, but I'll list those. I'll list those tomorrow. You're probably right. I think so. Barry D he's messed up. He's very messed up, man. If you ever watch his TikToks, you'll understand. Very, very weird individual. And he really likes the fact he's weird. There's that Trump tie all wrapped, all rolled up. Should have put that thread away. Dang it. Now it's hanging out, and I don't have a pair of scissors to clip it off, so I have to like somehow tuck it under there. Oh, screw it. I'm just going to keep it on. Who cares? It's going to bother me. I wish I had scissors. What do the kids do with the scissors? There's 2 things of scissors over here, and I don't know where either of them are. All right, chat. I might be able to get this tucked in there. This rogue thread does not want to go back into its hidey hole. There we go. Clip it off before we list it. Oh, this has a couple little marks on it. Dang it. I'm gonna have to list this for like $10 and blow it out because it's got a couple little stains at the bottom. Right there in the corner. Very faint, but they're there. So I'll have to disclose that in the listing. This one I'm only going to take a few photos of. I'm not going to do that nice photo at the end because I already took enough photos of this one. I'm ready for winter. Me too. I have a ton of winter stuff to list, like a ton. The whole storage unit is full of jackets right now. Fun fact, we actually sold that. If you guys remember from that short video, the LL Bean sweater with the puppy on the front, that actually sold today to a viewer. Somebody reached out and they said, hey, do you still have that sweater? I said, yep, I still got that sweater. And it sold for $35. So no listing, no measurements. I like when that happens. If you guys ever see anything in our videos that you like, I will always give you a better deal because I don't have to list it, don't have to measure it, and I don't have to get those extra fees. So if you send it PayPal, I don't have any fees. And then that person sent Venmo, so there's only a little tiny fee. It's like a very, very small fee. Export, save, done. What are you listing Trump ties for? Surfs, I think he said $19.99 plus shipping is what he lists his for. That's what I'm listing. I'm listing anywhere between $19.99 to $24.99, depending on the pattern. Way too many jackets. I've been grabbing them. Oh yeah, grab them all summer long. It's the best time to grab jackets because thrift stores, especially where we live in Florida, it's like 1,000 degrees outside. So nobody is buying jackets. That's why when I get those comments on my videos like, you're not leaving anything behind for the poor people that need jackets. I'm like, dude, you know it's 100 degrees outside. There is not one person that is mentally stable that is wearing a jacket right now because, yeah, you walk inside and you want your house to be like freaking 68 degrees because it's 1,000,000 degrees outside just to cool down. So, yeah, nobody's wearing jackets. I see somebody wearing a sweater every now and then, like at work and stuff like that, but nobody's wearing jackets. But you buy them this time of year and then you hold them. And then wintertime, we list them or we do Whatnot shows with most of our jackets, sell them on Whatnot, and we get a premium for them because we'll sell them during the jacket season. There's that Trump tie. This one's a nice purple. I got to get better at looking over ties for flaws. I've bought a couple now that have like small flaws. I feel like with ties, they have even a very small flaw, it really kills the value. So I really need to pay attention to that when I'm at the thrift store buying ties. I'm just in a rush. And I'm so new to ties and I'm just happy that I found one that might sell well. So yeah, I don't look them over as much as I probably should. Oh well. Oh well. There we go. That one's photoed. Is there anybody mentally stable? That's true. That's true. Are you doing best offer on these two? Yes, I'm doing buy it now, best offer. That's what I do on everything pretty much. There's yeah, oh yeah, I see what you're saying because it's $24.99. Yes, I am doing best offer. Once I get a hang of what ties sell for and what are quick sellers and all that stuff, that's when I'll start doing like my Ralph Lauren model where if it's $24.99 or less, I don't do best offer. But for now, until I learn which ties are better, I am doing best offer. So I want to see how fast they sell, what kind of offers come in, all that stuff. This one I paid $2 for. And this is another Trump tie. It's a black Trump tie. Do you ever do auctions? Not really. Surfs wanted me to do an auction on a rare Ralph Lauren piece that I recently found. But I don't know. I'd rather just list it high, best offer, and see what kind of stuff comes in. Offers come in. Do you sell international? I sell through the eBay International Shipping Program. Correct. So I list my items, and then if they sell, they go to an eBay hub, and then from there, they get shipped overseas. So the buyer pays shipping to the hub and then shipping overseas. eBay takes care of all that for me. So I don't have to worry about anything. If the item gets damaged after it reaches the eBay hub in transit to the buyer, I don't lose any money. eBay will just refund the buyer and then let me keep the money. Whoops, I hit this twice. So eBay International Shipping Program, if you haven't signed up for it, you should, because you're losing out on easy money. Easy money. All right, push that through like that. Make it look nice and pretty. And snap my photos. Down at that angle. Make it look nice. Oops, don't want to unravel it that much. Unravel. After I'm done with the live tonight, I'll do all my listings for these, and then this is what I'll list tomorrow. Is I'll put all of these live all at once, and then I'll just download them on Autoposture and cross list them. Should take me, after I do my listings tonight, tomorrow should take me like 5 minutes to list these to all the platforms. Super easy. How do you start an eBay account? There's plenty of videos online on how to start an eBay account, so feel free to watch them on YouTube. But starting an eBay account is pretty self-explanatory because they have, as you're creating an account, they have like step-by-step on how, like what's the next step to do right on the eBay app. So it's pretty hard to mess up creating an eBay account. I really wish I had scissors because I don't want to do this to ties, but what tie is this? I don't even know I don't remember picking this one up. What is it? Oh, this is a Brooks Brothers. I've been told Brooks Brothers ties don't sell very well, but this one is brand new with tags. So that's why I picked it up. I'm going to see how fast this one sells. It's got a pretty decent pattern to it. It's a pretty like neutral color too. I feel like neutral colors like solid black, solid grays will do really good. This is more of like a red, like a burgundy, but it does have a little pattern to it. And these are like shimmery too. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but they shimmer a little bit. But brand new with tag, Brooks Brothers ties. We'll see how this sells. I know Surfs, I think, said he picks up Brooks Brothers ties, but he does them in lots. So maybe I'll do that in the future and see if I can get like a lot of Brooks Brothers ties to sell. A lot of 2 or a lot of 3. Yeah, that's what Surf said. He bundles his Brooks Brothers ties. Good old Surfs. Learning a bunch from Surfs. If you guys aren't following Surfs at Vines, give him a follow because I learn a bunch from Surfs. Bunch. It's actually the last time I'm going to take photos of too. So if you haven't hit that follow button, hit that follow button. It's going to be the last one we take photos of before I head off and get these listings completed. Push that through. Make this one look extra pretty because this one is a brand new tie. Let's see. That's nice like that. I'll flip this over and take a photo of the tie tag. Take a photo of this. I'll roll that up a little bit. And then the fabric tag, and I think that's going to be it for that one. Is this the fabric tag? Yeah, I'm going to have to put my finger in this one though because it's the fabric. Actual fabric is all the way at the top of this. It's going to be really hard to see. There we go. All right, we're good to go. So here's one of those 4 to 5 ties for 50. There you go. Yeah, I might play around with it and see like what the good number is. Is it 4 to 5? Is it 2 to 3? That sells faster. I'll have to play around with that. Learn anything from Chris at Peak? No, I never learned anything from Chris at Peak. I learned how to be an ultimate troll from Peak. That's it. Let's run this through. Did I do that last Trump tie? No, I didn't. I didn't do any of the last 3. I didn't run any of them through the photo editor. So watch this. We're going to run them all through the photo editor all at the same time. Ready for this? Start batch, and then we got to do from here up. All those. We're going to edit all of those all at once. So as this is working on the rest, I'm going to go through. I'm going to add my shadow. Add my, there we go. I could apply that to all, but I only wanted to go on the first ones. Shadow, done, background, advance, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then I'm going to come down here and do it to this one as well. I'm trying to keep this in frame while I do this. It's kind of hard to do. Advanced, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then I'm going to hit export 14, save. That's going to save all 14 of those images to my phone. Easy money. Yeah, don't influence him, Cindy. I know you see his text messages coming through. All right, chat, that's it. I'm going to head off. I'm going to do these listings really quick. Like I said, tomorrow night I might hop on live around the same time and do some shoe listings. I have a bunch of shoes. Let me show. Like these. Have you guys ever seen these before? I picked these up in a bulk buy recently, but these are some shoes that I picked up. These are actually Suit Supply shoes. I have never seen Suit Supply shoes in my life, but we're going to list these. I'm going to clean them up tomorrow, make sure they're all clean and ready to photo, and then we'll do some photos tomorrow of some shoes. I'll show you guys how I photo those and all that. So I appreciate you guys hanging out.